Chapter 2, My Song. The months that followed were like the beginnings of a storm. At times, I felt the sense of an unbridled excitement, like when I first visited my cousin Elizabeth, to ask if she had experienced anything similar. But before I could even get the question out, she told me everything that had happened to her. Her husband, Zechariah, had also been visited by an angel, by this same light and power. I was so happy that I was not alone in all this craziness. Sometimes, though, I felt the fear. What would people say? How would they react when my pregnancy started to show? After all, I was yet to be formally married to Yusuf. I knew that people would start gossiping and that the fear tasted bitter in my mouth. But what I dreaded most was telling Yusuf. I feared he would think me a liar and an adulterer, deluded, and I would be cast out. I was more terrified of how he would react than I had ever been seeing that angel. But Yusuf proved to be a kind man, and I thank God every day that he professed to understand and to believe me. He promised he would protect me and stay with me. But I had doubts. At times I doubted myself. And I feared that he would soon change his mind. But so far he had guarded me from public disgrace. But I feared that he would have in mind to divorce me quietly once my child was born. Men's good intentions can sometimes fall away when they are scared. And my genuine fear was whether Yusuf would still be by my side when the baby came. There were moments of calm, though, as well. Days when I would pause, whatever I was doing, rest my hand on my stomach and breathe. Hope, trust, pray. It was all I could do. Time passed, and little by little, I found myself repeating certain phrases over and over. They felt silly at first, but I didn't care. They just kept coming back to me over and over. It helped me to say them often. Sometimes I would even sing them to myself. I'm bursting with good news. I'm the most fortunate woman on earth. I had no idea at the time, but this song became like oxygen to me. I repeated it early sometimes. I breathe it in and I would breathe it out. I'm bursting with good news. I am the most fortunate woman on earth. Some weeks later, Yusuf came rushing in early to see me. His face was alive with light and excitement. He could hardly get the words out. He himself had seen the angel, and clear as day, he had heard the most beautiful and reassuring words. That he was to marry me, that he must not fear, and that my child was indeed from God. That changed everything for us. I could now finally trust him and let my fears go. We had each other and the truth of not one, but 3 angelic appearances, reminding us that we were not just dreaming. We talked non-stop about everything in humble disbelief and wonder. Life carried on like this for months, and the initial storm inside of me subsided. Yusuf and I married. My belly got big, and I knew that the birth would happen soon. I was peaceful about it until one morning, Yusuf woke me up and told me the news.